Hey, Marianne, it's Joanne. Just want to wish you a very happy birthday. We were sitting here today talking about a few different times that we've been together, and Mike and I had to giggle because we were thinking about the time that he and I came down there to watch Keith's reenactment at, it was Antietam. And you remember that Mike had, we were trying to do a good deed and bring all the beer for the guys. Mike was carrying all that beer on his shoulder and then dropped it. And then what happened? We got into that rain, if you remember, that torrential rain, trying to run back to the cars. Oh my God, I have never been that wet in all my life. And how hard we laughed by the time we got into that car. And I remember sitting there and I actually could squeeze and wring out my socks that I was wearing. Oh, that was a lot of fun. So I hope that brings a giggle to you and a good memory from when we were down there. We always enjoyed our time with you guys, and certainly enjoyed coming down there for the reenactments and all the other times we've had. So anyways, I just want to tell you how much I love you, sister, and I want you to have a fabulous, fabulous birthday. Love you, love you.
Hi, this is Ma calling. Marianne, wish you a very happy birthday. I hope everything is turning out fine for you. God bless you. Take care. Remember working at the Pancake House? And we were having a lot of time, a lot of fun, didn't we? Yeah. Those were good days. Anyway, I wish you well, and back on your feet and selling real estate again, okay? Love you. You take care. Take care of your hubby, too, okay? God bless.
My son, Drew, had asked me to talk about my wife, Marianne, as a tribute for her birthday. When he asked me this, I suddenly thought of hundreds of different wonderful times to include our wedding, birth of our children, past Christmases, birthdays, and really just too many others to count. So I had to be real selective in what I was going to talk about. One very special time occurred when I was in the Navy during the Vietnam War. My wife, Marianne, stayed back in Norfolk, Virginia to work and keep the home front so that I would have a place to call home on those rare occasions when our ship was in port. One particular overseas cruise was a long one, and I will always remember while I was stationed on an aircraft carrier, we were gone quite often and quite a long time. Our ship in the naval, the naval department, coordinated a dependence cruise for wives who wished to come over to the Mediterranean to spend some time with their husbands. And this was a wonderful thing. Two of my good friends, shipmates, and myself were fortunate enough to be included in the 250 families. We were extremely excited and couldn't wait for the whole thing to happen. When we met our wives at the airport, we were all smiles. I saw my lovely bride walking towards me, and I could not believe what I was seeing. Anyways, the three couples of us, we all rented a car, and we went on a long journey through Greece, savoring local cuisines and taking in the sights. We went to the Peloponnese Mountains, where we saw ancient artifacts, and dined on lamb and other wonderful foods. There was one occasion when we stopped by a roadside vendor, though, and they were selling goat cheese, which none of us, all six, just kind of looked at each other like, that's not for us. But in any event, we had a great time. Back in Athens, where we were staying permanently, or I guess for the week, we had a terrific time, Mom, Marianne, and myself, drinking ouzo and dining on Greek foods, which were terrific. Because of the language barrier, most of the restaurants that we went into, the cook or the waiter or whomever would take us back into the kitchen. We were able to point at things that looked interesting, and that's how we selected our food. So it was just a good time. Marianne loves souvlakis, which were a kind of a thing that was just wonderful. But anyways, happy birthday, honey. I love you to death.
Happy birthday, Marianne. This is Ann. I want to tell you how much I appreciate your intelligence, how much you care for your family, and how you would do anything for them. And I know you would always be there for us. I love you.
Hey, Marianne, this is your nephew, Kevin. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and a smooth recovery. I understand it's been very difficult over the last couple of weeks, and perhaps a few more as well. I think back, to a better day when Wayland Clan actually got to visit you guys in North Carolina when I was young, and we shot off fireworks in the street. Uncle Keith let me shoot muskets in the backyard all dressed up. We just enjoyed each other's company, so it's all too rare nowadays that we get together and just hang out. And, I know you're a very strong woman and you're going to come out on top of this, but I also know that Uncle Keith is right there by your side to help whenever you feel like you're out of gas. So, you're surrounded by love, and we all love you and can't wait to see you back at full capacity.
This is Carol. I was looking for my cookbooks the other day, and believe it or not, I found this Christmas cookbook sent me for Christmas in the year 1990. Can you believe it's that old? Holy cats. And I was looking at all the really good recipes. But I want you to have a really good, happy birthday, sweetheart.
Hey, Mom, it's Chris. For my Marianne memory, I thought I'd share two. The first goes way back to when I was a little kid, probably 7 or 8. I remember staying up late the night before my birthday, nervous about getting older and transitioning into something new. At that age, being 8 seemed so different than being 7. I remember you found me on the couch at the Lynn Roadhouse and listened to me share my fears about getting older. You comforted me and showed me pictures of when I was a baby and showed me how growing up was a part of life. I fell asleep next to you on the couch, my fear gone. About a dozen years later, in college, I had some opportunities to study abroad in England and later join the dig in Jordan. I remember being nervous about asking if I could go, and perhaps more importantly, if you'd be willing to pay for it. You said yes without hesitation and said you'd make it work. Though many moms, including you, are often characterized as wanting to keep their chicks close to the nest, you encouraged me to fly. For that, I thank you. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Hey Grandma, it's me, Malachi, and the memory I remember most is me and you doing arts and crafts together and making a paper cutout of Scrooge McDuck. I hope you have a great birthday. Love, Malachi.
Hi Marianne, this is Elizabeth. I've always appreciated how open and welcoming you've been. Before Chris and I even got engaged and before I even had a chance to meet you, you specifically took the time to include me. For example, I remember during Halloween of 2012, you sent a bunch of candy and this just beautifully handmade card. At this point, though we hadn't met, you included me in your handwritten note. I just always thought this was so kind and sweet. I just wanted to say I've always appreciated the extra time and care you've taken to make me feel like a part of the Larson family.
Hey Marianne, it's Lauren. Happy birthday. I thought of a memory that made me smile. Do you remember when you and Keith stayed with us and we had you stay in that small room under the stairs at our house? It's barely bigger than a closet and we had an inflatable mattress stuffed in there and there was barely any walking space. When you and Keith went to bed, I could hear you laughing hysterically through the walls, and I'm not sure at what, but I'd like to think it was probably the ridiculousness of that whole situation. Anyway, it makes me smile when I think of that memory and how you make the best out of uncomfortable situations. Take care, we're thinking about you. Happy birthday.
Hey Mom, it's Drew. I'd like to share a memory of you from when I was 10 or 11. It was the summertime, which meant that me and my two brothers would spend hours in the woods near our house. In the midst of playing army and climbing trees, I got a really bad case of poison ivy. Normally, you would have put calamine lotion on it and that would have been the end of it. This particular time, I had a baseball game in the evening and I was embarrassed to play due to the bad rash on my arm. It turns out you had a solution. You applied your foundation makeup over my rash, being sure to match my skin tone, and encouraged me that no one would notice my rash now. I remember the makeup began to flake off around the 4th or 5th inning, but by then my confidence had restored, and I continued to play. I hope your birthday is amazing this year, and I love you very much.
Happy birthday, Marianne. This is Peggy, your sister, and how nice it is to call you my sister. So when I learned I had another sister and I saw your picture, I was filled with nothing but love and amazement. When I saw you and met you for the very first time, it was life-changing. It was just an incredible feeling of what should be. Our first time together and our pajama party at the Disneyland Hotel and all of us together for the first time just felt so right and comfortable and perfect, and it was just meant to be. So how lucky was I for this beautiful woman to now be part of my life. So I am looking forward to many more birthdays and pajama parties together. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great birthday. Take care. Love you. Bye.
Happy 70th birthday from Chicago.
Love you.
Love you.
Hi, Aunt Marianne. This is Brittany. Chayton's with me. And we just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. And we look forward to when you come into town next so we can hang out and visit and chit-chat and drink wine and just enjoy each other's company. So we look forward to seeing you sometime soon. But until then, enjoy your birthday, and we love you, and we'll see you at some point. Take care.
Hi, Marianne. It's Mike. Just wanted to wish you a happy 70th birthday. And I hope you're feeling much better after your surgery, and you're getting on the mend, and you're well on your way to your 71st birthday now. Okay, take care now.
Hi, Aunt Marianne. This is John.
And this is Susan.
We wish you a very happy 70th birthday.
Thank you for all the wonderful things you do and share with us.
We love you.
Hi, Marianne. It's Kelly, your baby sister. I'm just calling to wish you a happy birthday, a fabulous big 7-0, and let you know that we're thinking of you and we love you and we hope you have a fantastic day. From your siblings here in Chicago, Patty, Jim, and Kelly. Love you, Mary.
Hey there, Marianne. Today is your special day, and we stop to remember 53 years of fun times that we've shared together, and we're looking forward to so many healthy, happy ones in the future. May your birthday be the beginning of a year of sweet memories, filled with happiness and love. Happy birthday, sweetheart. We love you. Love, Linda and Armando. XOXO.
Hi, Grandma. This is Ben. Happy birthday. I love you.
Hi, Grandma. Happy birthday. I love you.